Mad World: Age of Darkness is an upcoming free-to-play Korean MMORPG with more gore than a childbirth and an unforgiving combat that combines great customization with a steep learning curve. I am Dorian the Explorian and I had the chance to play this game in a closed beta. This experience, as well as a short overview about the game itself, will be the topic of this video. So let's sit back and enjoy the beautiful world of Jesus Christ! After a short puzzled period of time realizing the game runs as a browser application, I started my journey in the character customization window. Simple and effective, I'd say, as is the introduction to the game world. In the first few hours I was saving a woman who then betrayed me, was locked out of the one safe haven I encountered, left to fend for myself, thrown out of the village by the leader because my first words weren't "I'm here to help, give me a role," and I was poisoned by the chief of the village's security just for a laugh. I mean, the game title fits. Shockingly, this was all just in the first 2 hours of gameplay. As simple and effective as the character customization was, the storytelling and the different dialogues are far more complex, but even more effective. Quite a lot of dialogue options gave me the opportunity to discover more about the world and the characters in it, while some main story and also side quests provided me with morally questionable decisions to make. But not this one. You betrayed me. You have to die! That's not good for my lungs. The story itself was gripping and emotional, and was for me the high point of the game, even though some dialogues were badly translated, and I should know since my English is the goodest. Even though the story was the high point for me, all the other aspects went far behind, so let's take a look at the combat first. 3 different variations of game controls to choose from. I took the one which suited me the most, moving with WASD and attacking with the mouse button. With a short and sometimes underwhelming dodge roll, I either killed enemies with auto attacks or skills, or a combination of both. Each spell required mana to use, which was at first fast depleted and I needed to constantly consume food or potions, but level out soon and I practically never had to use any form of replenishment for mana, which left all 4 item slots free for health potions. Sadly, my character's low health pool and defense, as well as my turtle reflexes and the sometimes non or slow reaction of the dodge roll, required me to constantly use said health potions. I mean, I could have changed my character's stats or equipment, but more on that later. For the most part, I played as a magician with different ice, fire and lightning spells. These spells leveled up the more I used them, resulting in a bunch of different choices on how to improve these spells. For example, I upgraded my icicle spell to the point it threw more icicles, while I increased the basic damage of my main thunderbolt spell to the point that I caught the interest of 2 Team Rocket thugs. And if you got that reference, you have to subscribe, you're my sort of people. The spells I was able to use were linked to my choice of weapons, and with the option to swap between 2 weapons during combat, I had more than enough ways to adjust my playstyle, which actually I didn't use because magic wand for the win. The customization options, however, did not stop at the different spells and weapons, but went on with a bunch of different equipment slots, basic stats you gain through level ups and can upgrade that way, and the talent tree which gave me the urge to install Path of Exile. The possibility to upgrade not only the skills but the equipment itself gave me even further customization options. But actually the real game changer for me was when I received a small baby wolf to take care of. After a couple of hours throwing a ball, feeding him, letting him follow me while I killed monsters even too weird to star in the Guillermo del Toro movie, my pet wolf grew large enough for me to ride on him. Now I had a mount, which was actually not quite as an improvement on the traveling speed as I'd hoped, but oh well. Wolfie McWolfington helped me traversing quicker through the main story quest, which brought me into the lair of a teenager with unlimited access to porn, a plant tree boss and many other strange creatures. Some hours before that I went into the game's first dungeon, which I actually forgot to mention since I have the attention span of hey, that guy's name is Pac-Man! Waka 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 waka. Where was I? Anyway, after not finding a group, after searching for 20 seconds that game, I went in alone and actually finished the dungeon without any deaths or close calls whatsoever. Finishing the last remaining hours of the beta, I created another character and tried out the melee gameplay, which resulted in quite a bit of frustration since the range of the melee skills was really short and left me open for dangerous hits. Either I was making a mistake or the melee class is quite weak in the beginning, and it has to be the latter since my gaming prowess is near to perfect. Oh come on, not again! After about 15 hours in this game, I have to sum it up as an incredible and gruesome story-driven RPG with MMO elements I haven't yet had the pleasure to experience, but in a follow-up video I will provide you with all the information you need to know about the upcoming game Mad World: Age of Darkness, from the pricing model and the cash shop to the release date and its PvE and PvP systems. To stay posted about upcoming videos, consider subscribing and pressing the like button. I thank you all for watching and wish you a great day or evening.